The Catholic world awoke to sorrow on April 21, 2025. Pope Francis, the 266th Bishop of Rome, had passed away at 7:35 a.m. local time. He was 88 years old. The Vatican announced that the Pope died from complications arising from a stroke and heart failure. This followed a prolonged battle with respiratory infections and pneumonia, which had hospitalized him for the past 5 weeks. Despite his frail health, Pope Francis made a final poignant appearance on Easter Sunday. He greeted the faithful in St. Peter's Square from a wheelchair. His voice was weak and raspy as he wished the crowd a happy Easter. An aide then read his Urbi et Orbi message. Later, the Pope appeared in the Pope-mobile. He proclaimed, "Christ, my hope, has risen," before passing his prepared text to Archbishop Diego Ravelli. The Easter Sunday Mass was a bittersweet affair. Over 50,000 people gathered to celebrate the resurrection of Christ. However, the shadow of the Pope's declining health loomed large. The Mass was presided over by an Italian cardinal, a stark reminder of the pontiff's absence. Pope Francis did, however, rally for a private audience with US Vice President J.D. Vance. Vance, a Catholic, had previously clashed with the Pope over immigration policy. The meeting marked a final act of reconciliation for the ailing pontiff. News of Pope Francis's passing triggered an outpouring of grief and tributes from around the globe. World leaders expressed their condolences and praised his legacy. King Charles III of the United Kingdom lauded the Pope's commitment to interfaith dialogue. US President Trump commended his unwavering advocacy for the poor and marginalized. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni hailed him as a true shepherd of the Church. Argentine President Javier Milei, who had previously criticized Pope Francis, also offered his condolences. Milei had reconciled with the Pope during his illness, marking a poignant end to their differences. The global response went beyond the political sphere. Celebrities like Lionel Messi and Jimmy Fallon took to social media to express their sadness and share memories of the beloved pontiff. Check one, check. The Vatican swiftly announced the funeral arrangements for Pope Francis. His body will lie in state at St. Peter's Basilica, allowing mourners to pay their respects. The funeral is expected to take place within 4 to 6 days, with dignitaries and religious leaders from around the world in attendance. Cardinal Kevin Farrell, the Camerlengo of the Holy Roman Church, will oversee the transition period. Following the funeral, the College of Cardinals will convene in a conclave to elect a new pope. This process is expected to take 15 to 20 days. The conclave will be a period of intense prayer and deliberation, as the cardinals discern who among them will become the next leader of the Catholic Church. Pope Francis' papacy will be remembered for its emphasis on humility, compassion, and social justice. He was the first Latin American pope, a testament to the Church's growing presence in the global South. He broke with tradition by choosing the name Francis after St. Francis of Assisi, a symbol of poverty and peace. Throughout his papacy, Pope Francis championed the poor and marginalized. He called for economic equality and environmental protection. He advocated for migrants and refugees, urging the world to embrace them with open arms. He also initiated reforms within the Vatican, seeking to make the Church more transparent and accountable. His progressive stance on social issues, while lauded by many, also drew criticism from conservatives within the Church. However, even his critics acknowledged his unwavering commitment to his faith and his genuine desire to serve the people of God. Pope Francis's legacy will continue to inspire long after his passing. He challenged the Church and the world to embrace a more compassionate and just future. His life and papacy stand as a powerful reminder that faith is most meaningful when it is lived in service to others.